Okay, so example 2, write an equation given the length of the axes. So it says write an equation for the ellipse with vertices at 6, -8 and 6, 4. And then we have a co-vertices at 3, -2 and 9, -2. So vertices, this is going to be, so vertices is our major axis, which is going to be A. And then our co-vertices, this is our minor axis, and this is going to be B. So if we look at our coordinates, we have 6, -8 and 6, 4. So we can look at, these are the same. So the ones that are different, this is going to be at Y. So we can see y squared is going to go with a squared. Then we look at our minor, and this is at 3, -2, and we have 9, -2. So our -2s are the same, and then we have a difference with 3 and 9, which is our x value. So we can see that the x squared is going to go with the b squared. So to work at A, so we're going to find 2A. So this is going to be the distance between our 8 and our 4. So from -8 to 4, this is going to be 12. So A will be 6 and A squared will be 36. And then if we look at our B, so 2B, so we're looking at the distance between 3 and 9. So that's going to be 6. So if we divide by 2, B is 3 and B squared is 9. So the next thing we need to do now is just check where our center on our vertex is going to be. So we need the midpoint of our vertices. So let's write that down. Okay, so we need to find the center. So to do that, our H and K, we're going to find the midpoint of our vertices. So we have 6 -8, we have 6 and 4, and we're going to use the midpoint formula. So this, so we've got 6 and 6, so 6 plus 6 divided by 2 for our x coordinate. And then we have -8 plus 4 divided by 2 for our y coordinate. So 12 divided by 2 is 6, and -4 divided by 2 is -2. So our center is going to be at 6 -2. We have our A and our B values. And we know that we said that y will be with A. So we're going to use y minus k squared plus x minus h squared. So this is over A squared, B squared, and equals to 1. So this is our equation, and we just need to put our values in. So y, our k value, so we've got h and k. So our k value is going to be plus 2. So it's going to be y plus 2 squared. And we have a squared is 36. And our h value is 6, so it's going to be minus 6 squared. And our b value is 9. And this is going to be 1. So final answer, y plus 2 all squared over 36 plus x minus 6 all squared over 9 is equal to 1. Okay, so guided practice. Write an equation for the ellipse with vertices at 3, -3, 8 and 9, 8. and the co-vertices at 3, 12 and 3, 4. So we know that the vertices, this is A, so the vertices, this is going to be A on the major axes, and we know it's minus 3, 8 and 9, 8. So we're going to look at our coordinates. Now the 8s are the same, so minus 3 and 9, so the x's, these are different. So this tells us that our x squared will be with our a squared. And then we have our co-vertices. So this is on the minor, and this will be b. And the coordinates, we have 3 and 12 and 3 and 4. So the 3's are the same. The y values are different, so our y squared will go with our b squared. Okay, so we can use the distance formula, or we can just look at the distance between these points. So between minus 3 and 9, so this is going to be 12. So 2a is 12, a is 6, so a is 36. A squared is 36. And then if we look at b, so we look at the difference between these points. So between 4 and 12, that's going to be 8. So 2b is 8. So b is 4 and b squared is 16. So the next thing we need to find is the center. So the center are h and k. So we can find the midpoint of the vertices. So we're looking at the midpoint of minus 3 and 9. So we've got minus 3 plus 9 divided by 2. And we have the midpoint of 8 and 8. So 8 and 8 divided by 2. So this is going to give us, so 9 minus 3, 6 divided by 2 is going to be 3. And 8 and 8 is 16 divided by 2 will give us 8. So our h and our k value, so we have 3 and we have 8. So now we just need to put it into our formula, into our equation. So we said it's going to be x squared. So we're looking at x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. And x is with a and y is with b. So now we just need to substitute in the values. So x minus, so it's going to be minus 3 over, and a squared is minus 36, so it's going to be over 36. So this is squared. And then we've got y and minus, so k is 8, so it's going to be minus 8. And this is going to be over b, which is 16. And this is equal to 1. So this is our final answer.